Far from his native Lebanon, it's in France on the French Riviera that we met an interior designer with bright ideas, Joseph Karam. Located between Monaco and Nice, the peninsula of Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat is a green setting between land and sea where life is good. Matisse, Chagall and Picasso, many artists have been inspired by its postcard landscapes. The artist we're visiting today is a fan of trompe-l'oeil. Like a secret passage, the gate of the villa puts us directly in the mood. Facing the house, the walls of the majestic entrance give us the impression of having been pushed. However, there's plenty of room in this 300 square meter house planted in the middle of 15 acres of land. And so that his ideas do not collide with the walls, Joseph Karam imagines everything from A to Z, taking care of both the architecture and the interior design through his design office, which adapts the premises according to the tastes of each client. We adapt to the client and we study their character a little, we study their tastes a little. We sit down and then we take a piece of paper, a pencil, we write down everything they want to have at home. Sometimes we do interviews with the children. What colors do they like? We go into all the details. Externally, you'll notice a fairly simple and minimalist architecture, a little nod to his origins. Joseph Karam brought back from his country these magnificent stones, cut by hand, typical of Lebanese houses. And so that these monoliths blend in as well as possible with the landscape, the colors are chosen with the greatest care.
I
said to myself, I do modern, but I use the colors of the environment. So I chose 3 or 4, sienna and yellow ochre on this side, and on the other side there's another ochre, but a little old pink. And these colors are on the outside, but they go on until the end, inside too.
Jusqu'au bout, à l'intérieur aussi.
Inside there are some oriental touches, but it's still very discreet, as with the armchairs found at the flea market 50 years ago and repainted for the occasion. The kitchen is clad in copper, reminiscent of the cooking pots of yesteryear. Stone, wood or even glass is used for the games of transparency that are so dear to the architect in the living room as well as in the bedrooms. In this block, Sienna, there are 4 bedrooms with their bathrooms, 2 downstairs and 2 upstairs, so there can be a family downstairs and a family upstairs with their children. And on the other side, yellow ochre. It's a master bedroom and a living room. It's a parental suite. There's a frame above the bed, which is quite nice, which gives height. And then, in case Madame wishes to watch television, while Monsieur is working in the living room, for example, or the opposite, so as not to add more doors, it's the flap of the cupboard which opens 180 degrees and which creates sound insulation between the 2 rooms. There's always a little trick like that. A modern, practical and easygoing house with a country atmosphere, while being a stone's throw from the sea. This is the type of paradise on earth that Joseph Karam gives you access to.